Hello, it's Lynn Howland from Ergogenics, and I was thinking about all the videos that I do, and I realized that very likely there's only a few type of people that watch my videos. One, my family and friends, out of fear that at the next reunion I'll ask them what they thought of my videos. Two, you're a stalker. Or three, you actually want to learn something. So I thought to do a video on how you start. What do you do if you've never done anything before, or you want to learn more? So I thought, well, what do you start? So the first thing that you should know is when you are eating your calories, the food you are taking in, depending on how much energy that you're using throughout the day, that determines, whether you're going to lose weight or gain weight. So if you want to stay the same, the amount of calories in should equal the amount of calories out. Well, where do you start to figure out how many calories you should have? Well, that's a good question. Metabolism and everything's different. So as a starting point, instead of doing the calculations and things like that, as a starting point, I would just suggest going online and finding how many calories should I take in calculator. And I'll try to post some links on some where you could try to plug in your numbers and see. And then if you're taking in that number of calories and you feel like you're gaining too much weight, then maybe you obviously adjust that down, or if you're not getting enough and you're losing weight too fast, then you can adjust that up. So that would be a good starting point. And how do you keep track of your calories? I know I've already mentioned this before, but I like Fat Secret Calorie Counter. A lot of people use the Calorie Counter by Livestrong, I believe. I'll post some links too. Well, anyway, you can put it on your smartphone, you can put it on your computer, and basically you just keep track of everything you eat throughout the day. Even the smartphones, you can scan in the barcode on the food you're eating, and it just basically makes you aware of what you're eating and how many calories are in things. And I wouldn't necessarily use the suggested calories on those, because I think they tend to underestimate the calories, but that's just my own opinion. You can play with it. So that would be one thing to start with. If you're not doing anything at all, get an idea of how many calories you're taking in a day, including everything, and you probably will be surprised. Number two, what are you doing for physical activity? Sure, if you get a diet, you can lose weight, but the amount of muscle you have, your body wants to do whatever's easiest. So muscle requires more energy on the body to keep than fat. So one of the things you'll lose if you're only dieting is you're going to lose muscle. And from a former skinny fat girl, squishy thin is not cool. It's not necessarily how you look good in clothes. Anyway, so you want to do some sort of activity. Number one, you're going to burn more calories. Number two, it's just better for you. So take whatever you're doing and do something different. Now, you can hire a personal trainer. Obviously, they're the experts. But when you look for a personal trainer, don't just assume they know what they're doing. Get references too. If you have a friend that looks great and they used a personal trainer, you can get their recommendations or use theirs. But I've had a few personal trainers, and some of them just weren't very good. So, get a personal trainer if you know nothing. The other thing you can do is, if you have access to a gym, or if you have a home gym and you don't know what to do, you can go to places like bodybuilding.com. And they are on the left-hand side, and I'll put a link too. It gives you lists of exercises. So you click on your body part, and it'll give you some examples of exercises. It even has little videos, whether you're girl or female, or girl or guy, and it'll demonstrate the different exercises that you can do. So that's another way you can do it. Or you can just go and kind of do, if you think you know how to do machines and get a good workout. But I personally, obviously I like to lift weights more than cardio, so I'm big into the lifting weights. I think the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn, and that's what's changed for me. But everybody's different, everybody's part's different, or everybody has a different body type. Anyway, and what if you say, well, I don't have money, I don't have time, I've got little kids, there's no daycares, you can find things around the house. I mean, you can buy the online, or you can buy DVDs, you know, whatever is popular now, P90X or whatever that is. You know, things around the house you can use. Little resistance bands, I have some, but those are better than nothing. You know, they're portable, they're cheap. Anything. If you have a milk jug and don't have anything, you can, you know, work out. Be creative. You know, there's no excuse for not working out. You do not need equipment. You know, you can run up and down the stairs for cardio. You can, you know, run outside with the kids. There's no excuse. Just be more active than you are now, or do things differently. And then, of course, with the diet, you want to eat as healthy as possible, but we're just trying to keep it simple today. Just do something different than what you are. And if you absolutely feel like that's all too much, you know, there's always the supplements, which of course you knew I was going to bring it up, but you know, Ergogenics has one of the top selling fat burners right now, Ergo Shred. It's amazing. It'll help you lose that fat. When I used it, I wasn't even sticking really well to my diet, and I was still leaning out. So, you know, there's supplements available. Ergobolic will help inhibit cortisol, which, you know, contributes to belly fat and also helps you sleep, which I need to take it because I haven't slept the last 2 nights. But anyway, supplements are another way to help your current routine. It doesn't replace food. It doesn't, you know, replace exercise or anything like that. But anyway, hopefully some of that helps you if you're a beginner and you don't know where to go. Get your food intake under control, and be more active, and you know, everybody knows that, but I think those are really key to address some of the issues that maybe are keeping some of you back. So if you have any questions, www.facebook.com/Lynn Howland or /Ergogenics. And thanks for watching, guys. And these are my real glasses, by the way. They're prescription. They're dirty too. They're not like all the fake glasses that all the girls wear. These are actually my glasses, 1 of 10 pairs. So, welcome to Ergo School. I'm Professor Howland. I like Dr. Howland, Dr. Lester. Anyway, this is Ergo School. Know your calories, be more active. Wish I had a stick. Maybe I should be using a stick. It's hot. The kids left the heat on in the basement, and I'm in the basement. Oh, and you know what? You can't even see my shoes. Can you see my shoes? Look at, these are kind of teacher shoes.
Oh, wow, man. Wait a second, man. What do you think the teacher's gonna look like this year?